Alright, enough is enough. Enough is enough. You gotta enforce my head. Alright, I got to talk about it. Black versus the police right now. Black people getting shot left and right. Out of nowhere. Like, for no reason sometimes. Like, it's just getting out of hand. So, y'all too trigger happy, police. Chill out. Calm down. Chill. When I say black folks getting shot for the stupidest thing, shoot me for it. I'm just trying to blow my nose, dog. I'm gonna give you an example. My cousin Lil Pookie just sent me this video on how he did it. So I want y'all to watch how he did it. Maybe you'll survive. Maybe you won't get shot. Watch it right now. Let's go. I gave that fool some money 2 weeks ago. I gave him money 2 weeks ago and he ain't paid me. I'm finna call my homie. That's what I'm finna do. I'm finna call my homie. Hello? Yeah, man, this Pookie in them. Yeah, this is Lil Pookie in them. Hey, I'm gonna need your help, bro.
Alright, G, I'm on the way.
Man, what up, man? Yeah.
Going, bro.
Man, anyway, man, we got to go right now. We got to get it cracking, bro.
We getting it cracking, my dude.
Cracking?
Yeah, we getting it cracking.
All right, cool.
Yeah, G.
I'm in savage mode. I'm in savage mode. I'm in savage mode.
Look, man, we got to go do this. We're going to make this click and clean, bro. You ready? All right, let's go. He don't want to pay me my money? Lil Pookie in them? Nah, he gonna pay us our money back. I got something for him. I got something for him.
Yeah, bro, but that money, we gonna get that back, bro. Cause we ain't taking no shorts. You already know.
Sure.
Hey, bro, that the people's behind us, bro.
Huh?
That's the police, bro.
God, he is the police. Oh, Lord.
Hey, pull off, bro. Pull off, bro.
I'm about to pull over, bro. I'm gonna just pull over.
Bro, I ain't tell you this, but I'm on paper. And I got the strap and the pack in the back.
You got the what? Oh, man, they coming. Oh, well, you should have told me about that gun. You should have told me about that gun. I thought we was going to fight. I thought we was fighting, not shooting.
Man, we G's out here, bro. That's how I rock.
Hey, look. Put your hands, don't move. Put your hands like this.
Ain't none of that.
They shooting us left and look. They shoot people left and right. Just do what I tell you to do. Just do it. I don't look. I got it. I figured it out.
What?
Don't move. Just give me a second.
What you talking about?
Just stay still. Don't worry about it. How you doing? How you doing today, sir?
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is everything all right?
Everything's fine, sir. Yes,
License and registrations, please.
Oh, my license and registrations, no problem. Sir, I'm
Yes,
going in my back pocket. Don't do it. Hey, don't
I won't be
move.
giving you guys any trouble
You know
today.
what? Yes, my license. Here it is. Yep.
Thank you very much.
Here you go. Everything's fine? Okay.
Yes,
thank
sir.
You,
You be safe. Go home
you
safely
have a nice
now.
day too, sir. Thank you. See you later. Bye.
Bro, how you change your outfit that fast?
Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. They kill niggas like it's the purge. Come out.
Savage on the hoe. I'm a savage on the hoe.
And we back with another episode of We Just Talking. And I know that was a little funny, but this is serious. This is real serious. This is probably the toughest one that I've ever had to actually create. And I never thought in 2016 that we'll be talking about this. Never. I thought that we'll be past stuff like this. But it's the truth. I have to say this. We have to have this conversation. And about African American men and women versus the police. And we have to come with this one with open ears. We gotta listen. We gotta sit down and talk. And that's what we do at We Just Talking. And let's get it popping. Let's go. So on July 17, 2016, I text my mom to make sure she knew I was safe. I said, "Ma, I'm headed home. I'm on a plane." My mother replied, "Oh, okay. I wanted to tell you to stop driving with your wallet in your back pocket. When you get in your car, take it out and put it in a cup holder." Why? Why I gotta do all that? Why? I'm just like, me being hard-headed. Why, Ma? She says, "Because I don't want you to be the next black man they think is going for a gun." I said, "Okay, that makes sense or sense. Please just do as I say, because SHIT getting bad out here. I will do it. Okay, be safe and love you. And love you too." a lot of African American families is having these conversations. And I don't know no other race that's having these conversations. We're sending our children to college and we're sending our children to school, but they're not worried about. They more worried about the bullies. They more worried about the people that's trying to harass them sexually, you know, things like that. But African American, we're afraid of our protectors right now. We're afraid of the people that's supposed to protect us, that they may do us bodily harm. And no mother should have to send that message to their children. Just in 2015, 102 African American men were shot unarmed, without a weapon on them. And that's nearly about 2 men every week. 2 African American men were killed every week by a police officer. And to make matters worse, we understand mistakes happen, they messed up, a boo-boo, oh, okay. But we want justice. And with that being said, out of 102 people, 10 were actually charged with murder, but only 2 were convicted. And they spent the minimum of only a year in prison. That's what they were given, just a year. And that's just not good enough for us. That's something that we need justice for these type of things, because we feel like our life is valuable. But the way it's looking right now, it's not that valuable. Now, I understand what's going on right now. I say the overall image of an African American man right now in 2016 has been a negative one. I won't go too deep into it. We'll do that on another video. But the media plays a huge role in depicting what America sees an African American man. And right now, I just feel like we don't have a good image. What do I mean about the media? What are you talking about? I'm talking about the simple fact of it is, there's not enough good examples of them showing us and depicting African American men and women in the right way. Yes, I'm not saying we don't have some of them out there, but the overall image is like, come on, man, like, we do more than just dunk a basketball. We do more than just catch a football. We do more than rap. But when you think about those, think about what they say about those athletes. LeBron James. Oh, he's a beast. He's an animal. Oh, look at Dwayne Wade. He's such a gorilla. Oh, he's going crazy. Why we always got to be depicted as some freaking animal? We're not animals. We're humans. Why can't we be like, I don't know, why can't we be like Michael Phelps and we're flowing through the ocean so slipperously? He's doing. Why can't we be like that? Why we always got to be some animal or some things like that? That's the image that I'm talking about. We need more positive images, like my frat brother right now, Anthony Kelly. He's running for city council out there in Riverside, California. Make sure y'all vote. That's what we need to be showing us, stuff like that. But you know what's helping us a lot? That's right, these smartphones. This thing right here. It's catching these images of these gruesome things that's going on, these gruesome acts that's going on, people getting killed and things like that. Because I'm so sick of waking up and seeing the negative news of another African American man killed. It's literally making me sick to the stomach. It's literally like psychologically bothering me, like I'm being sick. And when you keep seeing these images over and over by the media, black man killed, this person killed, and then you see him with his brains on the street, or you see these people bleeding out, I think they have a psychological thing that's affecting us and we don't even know it. The police killing that really bothered me the most was back in April 4th, 2015, when Lamar Scott was shot 8 times in South Carolina in his back as he ran away. And I'm like, he's running away. What are you shooting him for? Just tackle him. But to shoot him 8 times? Come on. Another example was Philando Castile. Legally carrying a gun. That was his. He reached to go get his information out the glove compartment. He was shot several times. And he was shot, not just shot by himself, but he was shot on Facebook Live while his girlfriend watched him bleed to death, while his child was in the back seat. You got to understand, psychologically, that's going to bother them. That's going to bother us. That's going to bother anybody watching somebody bleed to death in front of our eyes. Come on, we can't keep doing this. And last but not least, Terrence Crutcher. Like, he was shot with his hands up. And it was so funny how, if it wasn't for the cameras, if it wasn't for the helicopter cameras, we would have never seen what happened. And did y'all peep how the helicopter person was like, he's a scary looking dude. What's up with that? But we're gonna go, let's look at that video for a second. Let's do that.
Him show his hands. He refused to follow commands given by the officer.
He's got his hands up there for it now.
As they got closer to the vehicle, he reached inside the vehicle.
This guy's still walking.
She's lying.
And following commands.
She's lying.
I think.
Could you tell us again how many officers were on the scene when the shot was fired?
I don't know how many officers were on the scene. I know of at least 2 that were on scene when the shot was fired. I don't know how many more than that. I mean, do you know?
1, 2, 3, 4. She's lying for 5.
Kind of feeling that's about to happen.
That looks like a bad dude, too. To be
on something.
Really? And you see, she would have got away with that had it not been for these cameras, had it not been for the helicopter. But listen to the helicopter person, the way they depicted that man. And then also look, when she was charged, she said, I was deaf, I couldn't hear. But you can hear all them questions that the interviewer was asking. Come on, dog. But the police is losing the trust of the community because of just things like that. Why would you lie? Just be honest. You make mistakes. You thought he was going to get in this car. You reacted. You were nervous. Okay, we can live with that. But to lie about it, I don't understand that. And then one of these things that these acts, all three of these acts have in common, the police are in fear. I believe these police are just straight up scared. I don't think they wake up and say, I'm going to kill me, a black man or woman. I don't think that. But they're afraid. But what you so afraid of? Is it these images that they painting of us? Is it the fact that you were just afraid? Be honest with us though. You don't shoot somebody several times. You know, if you just a cold-hearted person. If you a cold-hearted person, you shoot to kill, one shot. But to shoot 7 times mean you're afraid. Have somebody ever just walked up on you and you just started punching it because you scared? And that's what this is. This is an act of being scared. And then another thing that I'm noticing is when these guys get killed, you start seeing all of the negative stuff that they did in their life. You start seeing that, oh, he had gun cases, or he was pulled over 60 some odd times. What that's got to do with right now? What that's got to do with this incident right now? Those incidents have nothing at all to do with this incident right here. Because he was reaching for his license, he was killed. That's not deserving of the death penalty. Because he was reaching for his door handle, that is not deserving of the death penalty. You got all those things. You got 5 or 6 men with you. You got pepper spray. You got tasers. You got all. Use that. Beat them up. I mean, we're cool with you beating up Rodney King. We're gonna sue you, but I mean, we cool with that because at least we can broken bones. We can heal these broken bones, but we cannot get another life back. And one of the things that I have conversations with my friends that's in the military with me, or my friends that's a police officer or firemen and things like that, they normally say, "Look, man, they got to make it to their home, to their families. You know, so if it's me or them, guess what? It's them. I got to make it home to my wife and kids." And to me, I think that's the most selfish thing that you can ever say. Because when you put that uniform on, guess what? Your family, you know, and all your friends know, we signing up to give our life away. That's what's the honor and the beauty and the beast of being somebody who wears a uniform or wears a badge. Is the fact of it is, if we die, guess what? We're a hero. If we live, we're a hero. You know what I'm saying? The curse about it is if we die, yeah, we die. But that's what we signed up for. If you ain't willing to accept that, then guess what? You need to go get a civilian job. You need to go work at a plant, be a doctor, be a sports analyst. Go, be a civilian, because wearing this uniform and wearing these things, it means something. And that's the ultimate price, is giving your life for your country or giving your life for your people. Growing up, I wanted to be a fireman just like my uncle. Growing up, I used to love being around the police. I thought policemen were heroes, you know, based off of the television shows. Military people, I was like, wow, I was just at amazement of these people. Because of what? They were fearless. And I can't even imagine my uncle being afraid to run into a fire. You know what I'm saying? And there's some kids that's in there, there's the family in there, he's afraid. Go, get in there. It was one time my uncle had actually got burned pretty bad jumping in those fires. But that was the ultimate price of wearing that uniform. He is a hero. And that's the job of a cop. We can't be scared. If you're scared, go get another job. As uniformed personnel, we are trained to give CPR and the basic medical needs that you need, whether it's a broken arm, stop the bleeding, whatever. And you look in those videos, guess what? They either handcuff them and let them bleed to death, or they just leave them there and just walk away. Why nobody running to their assistance to help them? That's like a person drowning and you take them out the water. You're gonna try to revive them. You're gonna try to give them CPR. They just leaving them out there like they game or something like that. Like they a deer. They shoot them and put them in the back of the ambulance and that's it. Try to save them. That shows right there. They don't care about those people, man.
Bruh, how you change your outfit that fast?
Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I saved your life. Just don't worry about it. Let's go. Oh. A nigga went backwards.
Yeah, that's a blooper.
Yes, sir. That's gonna be a good. I went backwards.